Hi guys, welcome back to Boss Diaries. I hope that you're all well. I hope you're ready to see another video. Today, this video is going to be tips on how to save money in 2024. So I hope you like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video who you think needs to see it. And yeah, let's get into the video. So tip number one, I would say before you even think about saving and going down all of that route, you need to lay out all of your outcome and all of your income. So literally, obviously 2024 now, we have banking apps, we have our banking statements. When you analyze all of that, that's like a good starting point because you can see how much you're spending, whether it's every week, every month, every day, because obviously transport and stuff like that, I know it's an everyday thing. And then you can start to like pick out certain things that you might be able to remove or keep or, you know, change up a little bit to help. But that would be tip number one. Before doing anything, always have a look at like everything that you have, income, outcome, and then once you have it both kind of like in front of you, you'll know where to start and where to go from. And this will lead into tip number two. So tip number two that I would say, a good one as well, I even do it all the time, is look at all of the bills that you have. So obviously I personally live by myself. I know everyone's situation is different, but everyone has bills, no matter what it is, whether it's phone bills, whether it's house bills, electric, gas, water, whatever it is, you have bills, right? Now the biggest ones that you can get to reduce is, I think it's internet, and sometimes even phone contract bills, you can reduce them. So as you know, depending on if you pay monthly or yearly, they'll always give you an option to jump on a cheaper deal. So it's basically the same deal that you're on, but sometimes they have like little deals that are going on with the same offer that you have, and you can jump on a new deal. And normally you can save about like £10, like £5 to £10 on it. But trust me, that little £5 to £10, everything adds up. So that's an advice I would give you. Obviously, once you've looked at all of your expenditure, there may be some bills on there that you're looking at and you're like, how? Call around, call off the different companies. I tell my close people and my family to do this too. And literally just speak to them. Be like, oh, like I've been with you for X amount of years or however long. And I wanted to know if there's any more cheaper deals that you have with what package I've got right now. Sometimes as well, some things in your package you don't even need. So for example, if you've got an internet provider and you only want to pay for internet, but they're charging you for a house phone, they're charging you for all of these extra things that you don't actually own, you can get that removed. I know in some situations it's actually cheaper. So now what you need to do is look at all of your outcome, see what's necessary, what's not necessary. Is there certain things that you can cut off? Is there certain things that you can get the price reduced? That's the kind of process you need to be going through. So for example, if you're a person that has gym memberships, if you've got subscriptions with certain things like games or whatever, go through the list of it. And if you feel like you're not using it at all, or you use it like twice in a year, definitely cancel the subscription. I don't think it's worth it. And you also see how much you save on a monthly basis. If you're a person that you order a lot of food, Deliveroo, Just Eat, all of that, definitely look at like how much in a month you spend on food takeaways, and trust and believe it will traumatize you. So if you're a person that does eat out a lot, I would highly recommend cutting that down as well. Try doing some home cooking. You know, the same money that you're spending on doing Deliveroo, you can literally go to the grocery store, get a few things, cook it up, and it lasts you for longer, and it's healthy, and it makes you feel better. So it's all a win-win. So that would definitely be my advice on step number two, is to definitely go through all of your expenditures and think, okay, what can I cut off? What can I reduce? And trust me, once you do that, you will see a massive difference in your savings. Point number three is to make sure you are being disciplined, okay? This is very, very important if you want to save money. So my main example would be, say for example, you're going out to go and get a few items, whether it's groceries, whether it's like stuff on a to-do list, like in a shopping center. Make sure you have a plan before you even leave that door. Make sure you have all your items written out, whether it's in your phone, whether it's on a notepad, and stick to it. Honestly, it's that simple. Just stick to it. You know, when you see things that, you know, is leading you to temptation, whether it's trainers that just came out, whether it's a perfume that you wanted, whether, I don't know, it could even be a small sweets, don't do it. Absolutely don't pick it up. Stay disciplined. Keep telling your mind, nope, I want a saving journey right now. Nope, I have an end goal that I'm trying to reach, and honestly stick to it. Because all these little things that you end up picking up on top of the main thing that you was going to get, I promise you, it adds up. By the time you get home, you'll actually even do this. Get home one day when you know you've picked up more than you need, and literally add up all your receipts and work out how much you spent on that one day. Yeah, you'll realize you spent so much money for no reason when you literally came out for 3 items that probably would have came up to £20, but instead you went and bought a whole load of stuff and it's over £100 now. So that extra £80 could have literally been in your savings account, but instead you chose to spend it on things you probably didn't even need, or you might have needed it but not right this instance. So definitely be disciplined in your saving journey. Definitely be disciplined in what you're spending, and this will definitely help you when it comes to saving money. So for tip number 4, I would say to make sure that you're saving your money in multiple different places. I would never recommend sending through one method. I just absolutely wouldn't recommend it at all. Save it in different accounts. Obviously you shouldn't really be recommended saving some as a stash on the side, because obviously the whole money laundering and whatever, but just definitely make sure you have your money in multiple different places. Do not keep it in one place. I'm not going to go too into detail because you don't know what you can and can't say. I would be to invest. Whether you're investing in someone's business, whether you're investing it by putting it into different ISAs, and there's so many ways to invest your money. So for my next tip, I would definitely say learn to say no. Please guys, learn to say no when you're really serious about your saving journey. I think it's very healthy. You know, when your friends and family or whoever it is are coming to you and ever asking you to come out with them or to spend money or to do something crazy, it's very healthy to learn to say no. That it's okay to say no. It's okay to prioritize your savings for a bigger goal. It's very healthy, because at the end of the day, the only person that can do it is you. So you need to take control out of your own actions. You need to take control of what you're spending. And the first thing and the first way to do it is by saying no to certain things. It's very healthy. Highly recommend it. But it also leads into the 6th point, I believe. No, the 7th point, which is balance. So I think it's very important to have balance. So a balance of, you know, going out and having fun and enjoying your life, but also being money smart and saving on the side. I don't think doing too much of each one is good. I feel like doing too much of just working all the time and saving, you know, you're going to naturally, as much as you're saving and stacking, you're not really having a life to live. And tomorrow is never promised. So is it really worth it? And then going out too much and not saving anything at all. It's like in the moment, it's fun, you're living life, but then when you take a step back, it's like, whoa, like I'm just literally just living out of my money that I'm earning. There's nothing behind me, you know, there's nothing saved up. So definitely all about balance and learn to say no. So tip number 8 would be to set healthy saving goals for yourself. I feel like when you have saving goals in place, it makes you a lot more motivated. It gives you a purpose, it gives you a drive. And I feel like it's just so much fun. So when you set a goal, I don't know, for the month or for the year, I feel like if you're starting off saving, maybe do monthly goals. So, you know, if you know what your expenditure and your income is and, you know, what you'll have left, kind of set yourself like little goals. And then once you accomplish that, you can say, okay, by the next month, I'm going to make sure I put away the same amount or maybe £1 more, stuff like that. And if you can keep up that rhythm, then you can set a year goal. Be like, okay, by the end of the year, I know it's possible to save up this amount. If you know you can definitely save that amount, you can put that to a yearly goal, continue to work towards it every time you're getting paid and everything else. And then by the end of the year, it makes you feel so good. Like when you look back at it, you're like, oh my God, someone just says to you, you know, just save money. Sometimes it can be a bit overwhelming, like where do I start? Like what do I do? I personally think that it's best when you can't see it and you can't access it, because then you're literally putting in and it's just consistently growing. I would recommend doing it in a method where you can't really see it, you can't have access to it, and save up that way. But each to their own. I feel like whatever works for you, go for it. You know what's best for you. I'm just literally advising you in what direction to kind of go. But definitely set yourself goals, work towards them, and you'll notice you'll start to feel a lot better. Don't consistently check your savings, just allow it to grow organically. I know sometimes it can get very exciting and you want to check how much you've saved and whatever, but I would recommend just letting it grow organically, and then when it's time to check, you will check and be like, whoa. And when that whoa moment comes, please don't get over yourself, don't go head over heels and start spending or splash. Ever in the world, let any human being on this world know your money situation. Just never do it, never. And some people may agree or disagree to this and say, if you're married to someone or in a relationship with someone, whatever, but before you get married and before you're in relationships and whatever, you're still you, you're still yourself, you're still your own human being. And I feel like you should always have your own lane alongside other things. So I feel like you can still be in a relationship or married or whatever situation is, never speak on, what's going on with you financially. Like when people ask you, always just say you're good. Even if you're not good, just say, yeah, everything's blessed, I'm all well. Obviously, if it's like your parents or someone very close to you and you need help from them, then obviously speak out to them. But other than that, I would obviously keep your information to yourself. Allow people to think that you're doing bad when you're really doing good. And just walk around with your head held high with a smile on your face. And yeah, people will always be watching you. They'll be like, hold on, how the hell did they have that? How did they afford that? What? Did they get that? Allow people to think that you don't have to answer their questions. You live in your own lane, you focus on yourself, you save your money, keep your information to yourself, and enjoy in peace. You don't have to be so loud with it. I feel like when a lot of people reach a certain amount of money, they're very loud, they want to show it off and buy all this big jewelry or buy all these certain things and be flashy. So for the last point, number 10, I'm kind of going to merge different points together because I kind of messed up on point number 9. But for point number 10, I would definitely recommend having multiple sources of income. If you're really big on the saving journey and you really want to save a lot for yourself, I definitely recommend different sources of income in multiple ways. Everyone on this planet is definitely talented and has a skill. So try and find what your skill is, nurture it, and make it into a little side hustle, a little business. I would definitely recommend starting off doing it maybe privately so you can actually, keep your earnings. But when your business does obviously grow, then you have to go down a different route, and unfortunately you do get taxed due to the world we're living in. But yeah, side hustles are always good. Another way of saving money. Because say, for example, if your actual bills are a lot of money and unfortunately you're in a situation where there's not that much to save on the side, at least you have that side hustle money that can literally be strictly for saving. So I always recommend multiple sources of income if you can. Always congratulate yourself for the little, steps that you've made. Don't be so stuck on that big figure at the end of the goal. Always congratulate yourself for each stage and keep motivating yourself. And then when you hit and reach that big goal, you'll feel more appreciative of it because you appreciate every stage of that journey, if you get what I'm trying to say. So I'd also say that as well. Keep congratulating yourself, keep pushing yourself, and just know you're doing amazing. So guys, we have reached the end of today's video. It was another short I say it's another short one, but I don't know why it always ends up to be 20-30 minutes. So if you do prefer shorter videos, do let me know. And I'll try my hardest to talk a lot less, to cut it down a little bit for you guys. But I hope you really enjoyed this video on tips of how to save money. Obviously, it's not every single tip that's out there. There's so many tips. I literally just picked out a few that can definitely help someone. I hope you're able to apply that knowledge to your life. And I pray over all of your finances that it continues to grow and you get financial freedom in whatever situation you're in. But yeah, if you like the video, please do give it a thumbs up. Please comment down below, please subscribe to my channel, and also share to anyone who you think needs to see this in 2024. I love you guys lots. Thank you for your unconditional love, support, For all of you that privately message me and congratulate me, thank you so much. And all my silent viewers as well. I see you and I thank you and appreciate you so much. But until next time, I'm now out. Bye.